I'm back kind of with an Animal Crossing video, except not, but also whatever, it's fine. I have what am I saying? I wanted to rank all of the villagers that have ever stepped foot, well, not really. All of the villagers that have lived on my island for a day or more. I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. I love creating drama out of pixels, so yeah, I think we should just get right into it. Where should I, where do I even start? I feel like I just need to kind of like randomly click on one. My eyes are closed. Oh, let me do our tiers actually. We have at the top, Sweet Baby Angels who could, oh shit. Reading is not my strong suit, hold on. Sweet Baby Angels who could and never will cause any harm. Surprisingly, there will be people in this tier, I think. I don't know. You served. Now what? This is for like the people who came to the island, they had their moments, and then they left, and I respect it. Having them was a nice experience. Someone who came to the island and maybe didn't do anything, but it was still nice having a nice person on the island. Snooze fest. People who came to this island and provided me with nothing. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of normal villagers in this tier. Do not trust. Oh shit. I fucked it up. Do not trust this fugly skank bitch. It speaks for itself, sorry. And then we have immediately escorted out because I often let my plots autofill and immediately regret it. So someone's missing. I just realized it. Where are they? Wait, what the fuck even was she? Was she a cat? No, she was a rabbit. She was a rabbit. You're a stupid bitch. Anyways, let's just start. Okay. No, my eyes are closed. No, I can't do Zell first. Zell has to be Zell. No, I can't start with Zell because Zell. Okay, Wolfgang. Wolfgang is one to. Okay, you know what? This one is kind of hard because he's kind of like in between these three. So, but I'm gonna actually put him in having them was a nice experience because Wolfgang. I brought Wolfgang onto the island so I could get over Zell. At the time, me and Zell had broken up. And I was like, I need a rebound. So I brought him in via Amiibo, and the first day, someone in this tier here went to his house and started flirting with him. And he actually flirted with a lot of the girls here, which just really rubbed me the wrong way. I don't know. We just kind of never really hit it off. So, but, you know, I did enjoy having him on the island. I think he was nice to have. He did bring drama, so I can't put him in Snooze Fest, and I don't hate him enough to put him here. So we're just gonna put him there for now. All right, let's go to... Oh, Diana. I've never had Diana on my island, actually, but I'm putting her as a placeholder for Shino because they don't have Shino down here, and I don't feel like finding another tier list that has her on it. So we're just going to use her as a placeholder. Shino. Has Shino... You know what? I feel like we need another tier, actually, because... Yeah, let me add another one. There we go. All right. Who did I have? Shino. I did make a video on this, about how on Christmas, literally Christmas, my favorite holiday, Shino and Zell were being really weird towards me. They were acting like I was just like, I don't know, like I was like giving her a gift. I'm like, here you go, Shino. And she's like, oh, thanks, I guess. Like, like I really thought we were friends, Shino, and like it really hurt me. But we just never talked about it again, and now she acts like we're like best friends. So I have to put her in. Remember that time you did that really weird thing, like disrespecting me on my favorite holiday when I woke up early, I bought all the wrapping paper, I did a bunch of stuff for Jingle. Is that his name? Jingle? I don't think that's his name. Whatever, the reindeer. And I worked my ass off to get every single person on that island a gift, and I give it to you and you're like, oh well, I didn't really want it. At that point, just spit in my face. Like I don't know. Anyways, let's move on to... Oh, Alice. Alice is no longer on the island. Some villagers have left since the last time I made an Animal Crossing video, and Alice is one of them. I know I made like a huge deal out of getting her, but she never did anything. Nothing ever happened. But you know what? I feel I can't put her in Snooze Fest because I love her so much. I think she's so cute. She's that girl. I love her. So yeah, we're just gonna put her in You Served. Now what? Because the now what is that she moved on and she is thriving, hopefully. Next is Buck. I have to put Buck in Having Them was a nice experience because I did really like Buck. I think okay, confession, I think all of the jocks are kind of disgusting. Because, you know, you go to their house, they're like, oh, don't touch that. It's like caked in sweat. Like, ew. First of all, that's disgusting. Second of all, do you not wash your sheets? Third of all, there's like a new COVID strain being formed in this little house right now. You gotta go. So, but I really did like Buck. I know I don't think anyone else has ever said that sentence. But I did. I think he was my jock starter villager. I liked him. I don't know. He was interesting. He's an interesting color too. Anyways, let's go to Whitney. I don't think Whitney ever did anything, but having her was nice. Maybe we should just get rid of Snooze Fest because I know I was like, there's gonna be so many people in this one. Actually, you know what? I do know who I'm gonna put in there. Never mind. Yeah, Having Them was a nice experience. Whitney never really did anything. She just kind of minded her own business. And that is something I respect. I really do respect it. I love Whitney. Okay, oh, speaking of Snooze Fest. Yeah, Gala was on my island for like 2 months during the time when I didn't play the game. So I think I talked to her like once and then she dipped. So I can't even say that having her was a nice experience because I never talked to her. And I have nothing to say about her besides the fact that she definitely lived there. All right, moving on. Marina. I wish I could put her here, but I absolutely cannot. I'm sorry. Do not trust this fugly skank bitch. I'm sorry. She's the one who gave herself that title because she betrayed me so many times. I can't even tell you. There were multiple times, like I said. Actually, yeah, bring it back to Wolfgang. Day 1 on the island, I go to visit him because he just is freshly moved in, and I'm like, okay, let me say hi to my new, like, possible Animal Crossing boyfriend. Guess who's in his house 2 seconds after he's finished throwing away the last box? And is just, like, in there, like, sitting on his bed, like, oh my god, Wolfgang. Like, at the time, she was one of my closest friends, so she knew what was going on between me and Zell and Wolfgang, and she still betrayed me. Not only did this happen with Wolfgang, but it also happened with Zell. So that's like really awkward because, you know, like everyone kind of like knows, like me and Zell are like really close. So why are you like at his house? I don't know. It's just really weird. I hate seeing her little face next to that, next to this, but it is the truth and it's what happened. And I think we just need to move on from Marina, honestly. Next, Molly. Snooze Fest. You know what? No, she wasn't a Snooze Fest. She was really wonderful. I love Molly. I don't know why I let her leave. If I could go back in time to the day I told her to leave, I didn't tell her to leave. She asked me if she could leave, and I said yes, because I was at a point in my life where I really, really wanted to go villager hunting. You know what? I'm gonna put her there because while she was on this island, she was nothing but an absolute, like, angel. She brought peace and stability to an island where things were slowly starting to crumble. And that is something that has to be remembered in its highest form of a compliment. So yeah, that's Molly. Marshall. Snooze Fest. He did not do anything. I don't even think he liked living there. I'm gonna say that. And it was nice having him on the island, but you know what? Maybe I should put him to You Served because it's Marshall. And I freaked out when I saw him. and he was really excited to come. I don't think the island was what he thought it was. He also came when I was like really early game, so it was really ugly, and I really just don't think he liked it there. But yeah, also I sold him on Nookazon because I knew that I could get money for it. And you know what happened? His house got stuck on my island for like 2 days, and I was like, oh god, he's stuck here forever. I'm never gonna be able to get another villager ever again. This is the worst day of my life. No, it fixed itself, but his house was stuck for like 2 days, and I was like, all right, you really can go now, Marshall. Like, you don't have to hold on anymore. Like, you can let go. Anyways, Punchy, snooze fest. I'm sorry. I think it's because I've had so many. That's a lie. I've had Wade. Where's Wade? Wade on my island since I started the game. He's a lazy boy. I've heard every possible word that a lazy villager could mutter. That after all the lazies I got after Wade, I just didn't really care for them. I mean, I cared for them in the sense that they're so cute and I love them and I would protect them. I would take a bullet for them. But like, Punchy's very cute. I love Punchy. He's an icon. Clearly he's an icon. But he really hasn't done anything. He's still on the island, but he has not done anything. He minds his business, but not in a good way. Like, you know, like I just want to see him like get in a fight or something. No, I don't. I actually really would hate to see that. Oh, Pico. Now this, you know what? I have to put her here. I can't though, because you know why? She did cause harm, and that's really awkward. So I have to put her in Remember That Time You Did That Thing, but it's not bad. It was not bad by any means. She never did anything that harmed me or anyone else except for this villager that she got in a fight with, which was Goldie. Yeah, there was this one time I was sitting outside of their houses. Their houses were like next to each other. I looked away from my Switch for 2 seconds. I look back and they're both stomping around, mad as hell. And I was like, this was completely unexpected. Who would have thought that Pico, this little gal, and Goldie, both normal villagers, get into a fight? I don't know what happened, because I could only talk to Pico. By the time I found Goldie, she was like over it. But apparently, Pico gave, no, I think Goldie gave, one of them gave the other. I might as well just put Goldie here as well, but I would also put her here because we'll get to Goldie in a second. But one told the other like huge spoilers about something, maybe a book they were reading. I go to Pico, she's like, apparently someone doesn't know that we don't always want to hear spoilers. Okay, like it's not directly harmful, but something in my brain just tells me that Goldie knew that Pico didn't want that spoiler, and so she walked over there and she's like, Pico, you're not gonna believe what happened in this book we're reading. Pico's like, oh, I haven't gotten to that part yet, and Goldie's like, yeah. Anyways, and like kept telling her, and Pico just got pissed. That was like her breaking point. So yeah, that was really weird. But I love Pico, but she has to go here for that one thing that she did that one time. As for Goldie, I love Goldie, and I wish I could put her up here with Molly, because Goldie was my everything. She was my dream villager. I wanted her so bad. She continues to be one of my favorite villagers. I would also put her here kind of, because normal villagers are just so boring. But she did get in a fight that one time, so she has to go here. I love Goldie still. But yeah, that was weird. Anyways, Pee-wee, sweet angel baby. He's 52. No, yeah, Pee-wee is kind of like my right-hand man on this island. He kind of looks after everyone while I'm not there, which is often. He has never in any way done me dirty, except for like when I don't play for a while and then I come back and he's like, oh, I thought you hated me. How dare you think that I would ever hate you, Pee-wee? Like, that in itself almost feels like an insult, but I know he means it in like a loving way. Like, oh, thought you hated me. I don't know why he sounds like that, but he does. I love Pee-wee. I think if you hate the gorillas, you should give Pee-wee a chance because he doesn't seem like a cranky villager, but also like the crankies in New Horizons are so different from like what they used to be that he's just always been like so nice. I don't know. Let's move on to Jeremiah. I don't even know where to put him because he just came to the island, but I think he's lazy. Is Jeremiah lazy? Hold on. Yeah, he's lazy. So he's probably really not going to provide anything to the island, but I think he's very cute. I think the frog villagers are really, really, really cute. So maybe this will change. Maybe he'll go here. Maybe he'll go here. Who knows? I highly doubt it. But yeah. Fauna. I love Fauna. She was really kind of, dare I say, the it girl of the island for a very long time. She was like the manic pixie dream girl of the island. She'd wake up early, she'd make some like tea, she'd visit her girlfriend. Her girlfriend is Meringue. They live together currently. Make her tea, visit her girlfriend, and then she'd just go water the giant flower field that I had, wear like a flowy dress while she did it. She really was that girl, and she never did anything to like plot against me, unlike some of these girls here. I don't know, like she really was just so amazing to have on the island, and I do miss her, but it was her time to go. Because like I said, she is dating Meringue, who I guess we'll just do next. I'll put her here. I'll put her, and having her was a nice experience because she did ask to leave quite a lot, and I didn't want to let her go because, you know, that's like Meringue. But she left. She found a nice little house for her and Fauna to move into, and they are living out their best lives, and I love that for them, and I'm so happy for them. I could cry, honestly. Finally, some good to come out of this goddamn island. Let's do Maddie. Where? Ooh. See, the sad part is that I actually really love Maddie. I think she is so cute. She's so sweet. But God, did she just do everything in her power to make sure that we became mortal enemies. And you know what? I didn't give her the satisfaction of having us be mortal enemies because I genuinely love her so much. I gave her a nice little streamer, a really cute streamer room, might I add, in my Happy Home Paradise little island or whatever. And I truly do love her. But when I tell you that, honestly, let's put her above Meringue and let's put her above Marina in this tier, because what she did to me is something that honestly would end real life friendships. Like, if this was a real situation, it'd be over. I did explain this in a video before that in Euphoria terms, she is Cassie, I'm Maddie, and Zell is Nate. So if you've seen Euphoria, that really tells you everything you need to know. She, from not even day one, it took time, and that's the worst part, is like we were friends by the time she betrayed me. So like me and Zell broke up. We broke up, and you know, I was like, I still want to stay civil because, you know, like I'm not that girl. Like, I don't hold grudges. I don't want things to be weird and awkward. I don't want people talking about us. Let's just stay friends. Days after we end things, I go to him because he has like a thought bubble. I'm like, oh God, what could this possibly be? Is he thinking about like apologizing to me because he was really shitty to me? No. He's like, I have a gift for Maddie and it's not a big deal, but I want it to be a big deal. Like, I want people to know that this is happening. It's like, I was just like, oh, that's really, really interesting, Zellifer. That's really interesting. And it just kept happening. Like, it would always be like, oh, I have a gift for Maddie. Oh, I have a gift for Zell. Oh my God, Zell's just like so cute. He's so dreamy. He's really not. Honestly, he's kind of trash. It was just a weird situation, and it made the energy on the island for a while really really awkward because like people knew what was going on. It was the exact opposite of what I wanted. So I had to deal with that. It was just so weird, and he was giving her like weird gifts too. Like he was giving her like baby rompers. Like what are you actually trying to say right now? Are you actually that disgusting, Zell? Yeah, you are. Anyways, yeah, but Maddie, as much as I genuinely truly do love her, she cannot be trusted. And it hurts to say that, but she cannot. She cannot be trusted. Look at that face. That is the face of someone who's going to betray you. Don't get fooled by how cute she is. She will betray you. And I just want to put that out there. Bones, snooze fest. Sorry, once again, lazy villager. The lazies were really taking over this one, but I already explained why. Yeah, we're gonna put him in snooze fest. Cookie. What did Cookie ever do on my island? I'm gonna put her in snooze fest too because she's peppy. So you kind of expect more drama from the Peppies? No. Nope. She did not do a damn thing on that island. But I'm actually gonna put her in You Serve just because she is really cute. She's super cute. Just because it's Cookie, I have to put her in You Served. So Mira, I don't want to talk about it actually, because you know what happened? I think it was when Fauna moved out. I was like, I'm gonna let my No, you know what it was? I actually remember. I was villager hunting for someone. I don't remember who. And I accidentally let the clock hit midnight or like 5 a.m. or whenever the time for villager hunting ends. Actually, you know what happened? It was on the day of when the plot was open. And before I went to bed, I was like, oh, it's going to hit 5 a.m. before I wake up again. So let me go back to midnight. But it went to midnight of the day that we had just gone to. So the plot had been taken up. And I was like, okay, well, maybe it won't be that bad. I mean, the last one we had was Fauna. So, like, maybe I'll have really good luck. Maybe it'll be someone, like, cute, like Raymond. I actually don't want Raymond. But, like, maybe it would be someone exciting. Imagine my surprise when I go to the plot and it says, this plot is reserved for Mira. Who the fuck is that? Who is that exactly? Because I don't know who this woman is. I look her up and I fall to my knees in slow motion. It starts raining in my room. I fall to my knees in slow motion. I look up at the sky and start shaking my fist and screaming and crying because this abomination was on my island. Like, I'm sorry, but she just is not pleasing to look at. I couldn't. So she left immediately. I got her out as fast as humanly possible because I'm not doing it. Anyways, Aurora. Oh, I have to put her in this one. Even if she does cause drama, which she hasn't done so far. She's been on the island, I would say, for like a month or two, and she has not wronged me in any way. And look at her. Look at Aurora. I don't think she could cause drama even if she went out of her way to do so, because she's just so darn cute. I love Aurora so much. Like, I want to cry every time I look at her. If you know me, you know that I love the penguin villagers. And so she's like in my top 3, and I love her so much. Miranda, oh, another one who was also immediately escorted out. I logged on, I saw Miranda's name on that plot, and I said, no, you have to leave. Like, I'm absolutely not doing it. I don't really have the best relationship with snooty villagers except for Whitney. Me and Whitney did get along, but the other snooties I've had, no, like, don't play with me. We just don't. We often butt heads. I looked at Miranda for approximately 0.2 seconds and I knew that it was a matter of time before we got into a screaming match. So I was like, nope, I'm not doing this. I don't remember who I replaced her with, but I was like, nope, get out. And while we're on this tier, we might as well just add, I think, the final one who was escorted out, Freckles. I'm sorry, some people might like Freckles. They might think she's cute. They might feel pity that she looks this way. Not me. I took one look at her and I said, that is a pink duck with a middle part. In conclusion, I don't like her. And you know what, maybe this is actually really toxic of me. I didn't even want to give her a chance. I did not vibe with what I was looking at. So I saw her, I grimaced. I did not grimace. I kind of just ignored her until I brought someone new in. And, you know, I can't say that this was my proudest moment. And I do kind of feel bad for what I did to Freckles. But at the end of the day, I have to put my island first. And Freckles is not someone I want on this island, alright? Let's move on to Ellie. Snooze fest, Z, 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 Z. She never left her house. Honestly, she was a homebody, and I 1,000,000% respect that, because I'm also a homebody, and, you know, she just never did anything. So, yeah, that's really all I have to say. She never did anything. Lily. Sweet baby angel. The apple of my eye. She is actually perfect. I don't think Lily has ever done anyone dirty. And if she has, it's most likely your fault. Like, I hate to say it, but it's probably your fault, because the only reason she would ever have to betray someone or, you know, just not treat them with the most respect humanly or froggily possible is because you probably did it. Sorry, you probably did it. She's perfect. She's so cute. She's just a little girl who likes to wear dresses, and I love her so much. All right, Tex. He hasn't done anything that has wronged me, but I'm gonna have him in You Served, because he is serving. He is a villager I have wanted since I started the game. I had him on Pocket Camp, because I played Pocket Camp when everyone else was playing New Horizons, because I didn't have a Switch. So I was like, you know what, I don't want to be left out anymore. So I played Pocket Camp, and he was one of my villagers there, and I loved him so much. So even if he does wrong me, which he has not yet, he's actually been really, really nice and respectful. So I think this tier will always kind of be his home. Wade, sweet baby angel. He is my son. I've already explained this as well, but he is my son. I have to take him to kindergarten. I have to make sure that he is like sleeping when he needs to and eating when he needs to. Making sure that he is staying out of harm's way, that he's not getting scammed by Red. You know, I give him his allowance. He is my son, and he is never leaving this island. He's never even asked to leave. He's given me his picture like 2 or 3 times. So if he ever asks to leave, I might as well just blow the island up. Tengi. I have this feeling that Tengi has done something weird, but I can't remember what it is. Besides the fact that she's asked to leave twice now, so I kind of have to push her and remember that time you did that thing, which was disrespecting me by asking to leave twice. And then the next day being like, hey bestie, like, oh my god, I love you so much, I love it here, can we like hang out, I love you so much, you're my bestie, my best friend forever. Weird. But yeah, speaking of her and Shino are like besties. So it's kind of fitting that they're in this tier together. So I might as well, you know what, I'm gonna put her next to Shino. That's totally Shino, not Diana. If you're seeing Diana, I would recommend getting an eye test, because I've heard, like, if you do see Diana, you're not seeing it right. So I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I do want to make a video where I go through all the screenshots I've taken, which is like a lot. So if I find screenshots where she has done something weird, I might have to move her. You know what? I don't think she's done anything at this level though, so she might just be staying here. Next. Zell. We might as well just get Zell. Do not trust this fugly skank bitch. Honestly, Zell has disrespected me so much. I don't even know why I put up with it anymore. I've done everything for him. I've given him medicine when he was sick. Also, he was my campsite villager, so I gave him a home. I gave him a home on this island, and he has backstabbed me multiple times. Like I said, I gave him medicine when he was sick. I've given him a $60,000 ring. Keep that in mind. I gave him a $60,000 ring. And, you know, that was when things got like, we were at like our peak when I gave him that. And, you know, he just disrespected me. He started friend zoning me. He started calling me weird names. Like I said, on Christmas, he disrespected me. He cheated on me with Maddie. It was weird. He's weird. He is weird. Do not trust him. If you have Zell on your island, get him out now. Get him out before he does something that changes your island forever. Because if it hasn't happened yet, it's coming. And you are in grave danger and you need to get him off the island. I'm containing mine because I don't want him to infect another island that I've gone to. God forbid he goes to one of my friends' islands. Can you imagine? Because he'd probably start hitting on them the second he got there because that's what he does. He's a playboy. He is a playboy who cannot be trusted. It's bad for him. And I genuinely hope that he gets his shit together because it's not together. He is a mess, and he tries to hide it by like having this like house with like a cityscape, and he has like a piano, and he thinks he's cool. He thinks that he is hiding the real him, but unfortunately I saw right through that shit. I saw right through it, and I tried to help him. I tried to help him, and he didn't accept the help, and you know, it started his downfall. He's been on a downward slope for months now. Almost a year. Next month, or like in the next 2 months, it'll be a year since the big scandal with Maddie. And it has been downhill since there. He has not even had a tiny little like upward spike. And like I hope he gets better, because it really does hurt to watch a friend, someone who was very close to me, just go down this hole. Anyways, Olive, remember that time you did that thing? But honestly, that was kind of Wolfgang's fault. No. Yeah. You know what? I can't put him in having them was a nice experience because it wasn't. All the nice things I said about Wolfgang, throw it out the window because it's not true. He was weird. He hit on every single woman that even thought about glancing in his direction. He could sense it because he has those wolf senses. And I think that Olive is a very nice girl. I love her so much. I really would put her up here, but she did have a scandal, kind of, where she was hanging out with Wolfgang, like, a lot. And it was really weird because the only other girl he had talked to up to that point was Marina. And I kicked Marina out. I said she had to go. And I was like, I guess I can try again with Wolfgang. It'll be really nice. Maybe. So I go over to his house. Olive is there. And I'm like, okay, well, that's not that weird because Olive doesn't have a reputation like Marina did. But then the next day, I went to her house, and guess who was there? And I'm like, okay, I see what this is. So I grabbed Wolfgang. I grabbed him by the back of his jacket, and I pulled him out of there, and I said, you're not going to do this. You are not going to disrespect Olive like this because she is so naive. She doesn't understand that she's being used by Wolfgang. She doesn't understand it. And I'm not going to sit here and watch as you do this to her. I'm not going to let you disrespect her like this. So you need to go back to your house, think about what you've done, and maybe consider apologizing to her before you break her heart. And they never spoke again. So I'm going to assume that Olive caught on, and I'm very proud of her for that. Audie, you know what? She did a thing too. I don't think Audie ever liked me. I don't think she liked me. She was very weird towards me, like, all the time. If she was like sitting on the bench outside of resident services and I would sit by her, she would get up. She would get up and leave. She wouldn't just like stand up and like do something else. She would stand up and leave. She was on my island for like maybe a month, and then she was like, I want to get out of here. I don't like it here. So that was really weird. I felt really disrespected because I thought me and Audie were going to be really good friends because when she first moved in, we were like, pretty much attached at the hip. And then once Audie left, the queen of this island, the one who is perfect, the one who I will absolutely not let anyone slander her name, is my girl Hazel. If you don't like Hazel, I immediately have a problem with you. Like, I'm sorry. If you hate Hazel, there's something wrong with you because she has never done anything to harm anyone. She's outgoing, she's smart, courageous, she's brave. Y'all just don't like her because she has a unibrow, and I see right through that. You can't say, oh, like, it's her color palette, like, oh my god, it's the bob she has. First of all, the hair isn't even that bad. It's kind of a serve. It's giving Will Byers. It's giving high fashion. It's the unibrow that you people have a problem with, and I see right through it. It's not her color palette. It's not her cheeks. It's not the blush. It's not her hair. It's the unibrow, and that's why exactly why she flaunts it and why she's so proud of it, and she refuses to shave it. And I just love her so much. I love Hazel more than anyone who has ever been on this island, including myself, including Wade, including Zell when we were at our peak, including Goldie. She is everything to me, and I just think that you guys need to start being nicer to her, because she's never done anything but spread kindness, and she's just never done anything. The only thing that she has done that pisses me off is that she hasn't given me her photo, and I think it's glitched, because at this point I should have like 5 of her photos, because I've given her so many expensive things, I've given her so many clothing items, I've given her so many just like household items. I gave her like a ping pong table, I gave her a $60,000 ring like I did Zell, but it was like a friendship one. I have given her so many artifacts, I've given her iron wall lamps, I've done all the tricks that they're like, if you do this, you'll get the villager photo in 2 days. And she hasn't done it. So I don't know if that's like a weird thing that's like going on, or if it's like genuinely glitched. I don't know. I love her, and she is never leaving this island. She's never asked to leave. If she does, like with Wade, if she ever asks to leave my island, it's all over. Not only am I going to blow the island up, I'm also going to blow my actual Switch up, because that's just crazy. That is something, at this point, I'm not even scared that's gonna happen, because I know it won't. But like, whew, if it does. This man has lettuce for eyebrows. I just wanted to point that out. Sorry. Okay, let's do Lolly, Snooze Fest. Like Ellie, she just kind of never left her house. Which like I said, I respect, but it was a snooze fest. Also, Hopkins. I have to put him here. Not for the same reasons as everyone else here. He never got into a fight. He never disrespected me. He never disrespected anyone else. He was just weird because he's not real. He is a balloon. He is a blow up. I'm getting freaked out just looking at him. He never blinked. I just want to say that. Oh, I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared. He's never slept. He's never blinked. He's never eaten. He has, well, you know what? The weird thing I did see him doing is he was eating soup, but he wasn't eating it. He was just pouring it on himself and pretending to eat it. And that's when I was like, nope, you gotta get out. You gotta get out. Yeah, he's a blow up bunny doll. Ew, scary, scary. He's not real. He's not real. He is a myth. We're moving on because he's weird. Sorry, like I really did love him while he was on the island, but after he left, I was like, oh, that was kind of weird. Anyways, and our final one. The first bitch I ever had beef with, Snooty. Snooty autofilled my plot after Zell, and I wasn't angry. I was absolutely livid when I tell you, when I logged on and Isabel was like, we have a new friend on the island, and I was like, oh, I wasn't expecting that, but okay, like I guess that's my fault because I didn't do anything about it. And she's like, it's Snooty. Oh, like, oh, did they not give you their name? Did you just see them, like, you're like, oh yeah, that's the Snooty villager, but I don't know who that is. No, it's Snooty the Snooty villager. I'm sick to my stomach just even looking at her. She was nothing but rude to me for months. And then I started talking about kicking her out, proudly talking about it because I didn't like her. And you know what she did? She did the worst thing possible. She started being nice to me. She was like, oh, I'm so glad I met a friend like you. Like, we're just so close. Like, I really do appreciate your friendship. I'm like, I see right through you, Snooty. You're just trying to stay here because I don't charge rent. I let people live here for free. And you don't want to move to a place where they're going to charge you for even just being on their island because you're an eyesore. You're an eyesore, Snooty. But I respect you enough to let you live here. But now that I'm talking about kicking you out because you've done nothing but disrespect me, you burnt my crops, you egged my house. On Halloween, you TP'd my house. She wasn't even there for Halloween. On Halloween, you TP'd my house. You're just nasty, and you cannot be trusted, Snooty. And I'm sorry that maybe we did get off on the wrong foot, but you were mean to me. You were mean. You did not have the slightest bit of respect for me, Snooty. And that's something that's going to really stay with me, because even the little compliments of like, oh my God, you're my best friend. Like, I love it here. I love living here. I love that we're neighbors. No, like I see right through it, and I don't like what I see, Snooty. So yeah, that's every villager that has been on my island. I feel like there should be more, but there's not. I've checked like 3 times. This is everyone who's been on the island, and their scandals, and what they have and haven't done. So yeah, just keep that in mind if you're looking for a new villager. If they are in any of these tiers, you might want to rethink it. You might want to rethink it. You know what? I'm actually gonna move Shino, that's who that is, back to the front, because that was like a very high level of disrespect against me. The rest of these people, it was like against another villager, but this was disrespect against me. So yeah.
In here, Miss Heron.
What's going on?
Have a seat, Miss Heron. Have you ever seen this before?
No. I mean, yes, I've seen it before, but it's not mine.
You better get your story straight, Miss Heron, because I'm not messing around here.
Well, it's not ours, it's Regina's. Yeah, she's trying to make it look like we wrote it, but really, she wrote it.
Miss Wieners, why would Regina refer to herself as a fugly slut? Miss Smith, this is no time to be laughing. We're gonna get to the bottom of this right now.
Maybe we're not in that book because everybody likes us. And I don't want to be punished for being well liked. And I don't think my father, the inventor of toaster strudel, would be too pleased to hear about this.
Made out with a hot dog. Oh my God, that was one time! Don Schweitzer has a huge ass? Who would write that? Who wouldn't write that?
Train Pat made out with Coach Carr? And so did Sun Jin Din.
Hey, settle down. All right, hey. No, you do not push and shove.
Do you have anything else you want to say?
Oh no, I can't answer any more questions until I have a parent or lawyer present.
Miss Smith?
Whoever wrote it probably didn't think anyone would ever see it.
I hope that nobody else ever does see it.
Mom, can you pick me up? I'm scared.